Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to a very exciting video, but I say that every single time because I'm excited. So today we are back in London, the London flat, as you can see. We have a very exciting day planned. Miss Fiona is already here. And then we're going to meet up with Lee and Joe for basically a Disney day in London. So we're going to hit up lots of different spots that are like Disney vibes and show you how you can have an amazing time in the capital city, because let's face it, none of us are going to a Disney park anytime soon. I'm very excited. Fee?
Yes, I'm also excited. Em's put together a massive itinerary for us, like the true planning queen she is. First, the backyard
cinema
to see.
Guess from our outfit color scheme.
Yeah.
Blue, princessy, blue. Cinderella! They're showing the live action Cinderella, and it's like a backyard cinema. They do it all up, all kind of wintry and magical. I've been a couple times before, but I'm so pumped. I've only ever been at Christmas time, so I'm intrigued if they're gonna do like the Christmassy vibes there.
I've never been.
It's quite in a weird location. It's in Wandsworth town, so we're gonna head there in a little bit, and then we'll go to the cinema, show you a quick kind of clip what it's like, and then we'll move on with the very exciting day. So yeah, I'm trying to basically do on this channel at the moment like ways to have magical experiences and do fun things when you're not like at Disney's parks. Obviously people prefer those vlogs the most, but that's not viable right now, so I'm doing my absolute best to still spread some magic.
I like to think that any video with Em in is magical enough.
Thanks.
Comment down below if you agree.
We look like Smurfs. We made it to Backyard Cinema at the Snow Kingdom. We journeyed through the workshop. Pretty magical. And now we're in very comfy seats. We're going to fall asleep at like 12:30. About to see Cinderella. Yeah, they have it, I don't know, not all year round, but they have it pretty much from like September through to January. They show loads of different films, Christmassy, Disney, magical. Look, these are the seats.
Oh, that's
Miss Fiona. There's the screen. It is a comfy good time. They are playing Finding Nemo.
I said it feels like we're at a Disney park, so we've had the full immersive
It does, like Enchanted Tales of Belle.
Yeah, and now we're like waiting for the show.
Got our wraps. Life is good. Miss Fiona has found a piece of popcorn that looks like a dog.
Here's the ear.
Cinema.
There's the nose, the face, and the little body.
Just finding things.
There is no limit to your imagination.
Tingles. Don't cry. Instagramming. Makeup touching. Living.
That's a bit rude.
We just saw Cinderella, most heartwarming magical movie of all time.
Tears were shed.
And now we've come to our second location of the day, which is the churros. And everything that they do is like themed after Disney. I think I'm gonna enjoy the little things in life. Lee, have you decided yet?
I'm gonna get because I've got a golden ticket.
Because I've got a golden ticket. Miss Joe. Cinderella candy floss burrito. They also have all these kinds of milkshakes. It's all just a fun, magical time. Ooh, personalized latte with your face on. Oh my goodness, how do they even make that?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see the Cinderella.
I approve of the yellow. Getting the content. Joanna Upon a Time on TikTok. Check it out. I feel like that is if you cut me open on my program and dissected me. Sugar. Oh my goodness. Be careful. Is it good?
It's good, but
that's incredible.
Sugar,
sugar, sugar. We have number 2. Oh, I'm obsessed. I love it. I want mine. I now have mine.
You also fancy a little poo in at the top.
It does. does! It kind of got stuck on for you taking photos, but look at the honey pot and the piglet. I got a piglet.
Oh, I'm just dribbling all over it. Don't get it stuck to your coat, kids.
I don't actually really like candy floss, but I'll eat it. I'll eat it. We do it for the gram. Yeah. There you go.
This is melted. I've accidentally opened it also.
And we finally have the final one. Golden ticket. What is this marble?
It's got flake on it. And
it's got a flake. That's all that matters.
It's multicoloured ice cream. I want to eat my churros.
Everything is a fun time. Now let's go eat. Put them in on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cheers! The next stop on our tour is Harrods, which is where the original Winnie the Pooh bear was bought. So they always have lots of Winnie the Poohs, but also just a good place to come to if you're in London and fancy a little shopping trip. It's also where I work. If you come to floor 4, you have all the expensive Steiff Disney plushes. Dumbo, and these ones, the collectible ones, have the gold-plated button in the ear, which makes them instantly more expensive, as we can see by these prices. A lot more than they would have paid for the original Winnie the Pooh. They actually had a £1,000 Winnie the Pooh in here a few weeks back, and I wrote it last summer, but it seems to have sold. It was me. Secret customer. But yeah, they have all like the big statement ones here, and he has no more. As you can see, they always have quite a few different Winnie the Poohs on sale. This one I love. A snuggly sort of day. We also have a Tigger. And then we have this classic one. It is a Winnie the Pooh in a bag. And I actually did write that last year. So cute. Then if you come to the lower ground gift shop, they have a whole selection of Winnie the Pooh bits for babies, which I've definitely bought some of. So you have these bibs, like a Winnie the Pooh harrods design, which is very good for tourists, bags, just all a fun time. This little guy is the cutest, and it's a good souvenir if you love Winnie the Pooh. There's also a library on the lower ground floor that has loads of really cool editions of different stories, so obviously Mary Poppins, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, all kinds of different vibes. So I definitely recommend checking out these also, who are illustrated by the Mina Lima team, which did all of the packaging and graphic art for the Harry Potter movies. This is new. Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it might be an advent calendar. Oh yeah, it's got pop-up ornaments to go on the tree. Oh, that is so cool. And a storybook advent calendar.
And around the time hasn't blown.
Of course, when you're in London and you want to have a Disney day, you have to come to the Disney store on Oxford Street. It has an amazing castle. Sadly, it's themed to Toy Story 4 still, but there's always a good display. You're touching the butt. So if you're a Disney fan, you simply have to come, and they have loads of Christmas stuff at the moment, and I'm excited. There is the castle. Will it ever be rethemed back to Cinderella? We do not know, but we are hoping. Obviously, they have face mask packs right now. The Frozen display, not sad that it's still here. They always have like very cool relevant displays. Obviously COVID has delayed things a bit.
So we were here this weekend a year ago and we got a picture there.
And it was like newly up.
Brand new. Obviously we didn't know what the story was yet. Like,
It's the only thing that wasn't.
We didn't know how it would change our lives forever.
oh god, Jennifer Lee was that.
Jennifer Lee. I don't know if you can hear it, but right now they're playing Haunted Mansion music, and they often play like loops, rad audios, Husky Musical a lot of the time.
Festival of Fantasy.
But yeah. Oh, and here we are. Em's thriving. Em's alive. Christmas time is here. A very good souvenir to get is a mug. And they have many a mug here.
Like matte and then
Lee is getting shockingly a Winnie the Pooh mug.
This will be the 6th.
Adorable. I'm also going to get a mug, and it has Olaf on it with Bruni. And the colour is like perfect Elsa colour.
Oh, there we go.
And a mug is just the perfect gift.
always.
To yourself.
To myself.
I am a mug for a mug.
I have to say this one is also tempting. Haunted Mansion music, I'm loving it, but please, I want the Christmas vibe. It is overwhelming, and they always have really up-to-date like seasonal collections in here, so definitely come check it out. It's the most wonderful time. And here we have the biggest mug of all with an Anna doll.
Wow.
Insane. Insane.
She's not got her ring on.
Wow, she said bye-bye, Kristoff.
Yeah.
Frozen 3 upcoming. Can you tell we bought a lot today? We planned to go to Maud for dinner, but it's closed currently, and Maud is like glazed, so that's sad. But instead we've come to Seven Dials Market, so we're doing a kind of eat around the world Epcot situation, because
Basically, there's lots of different food options. So you sit at a table, whack out your phone, which is slightly antisocial, and
in COVID time.
yeah, and you can order whatever you want. So we can order different things.
Oh, and the drinks come to a table. Mine has arrived from the Mexico Pavilion, vegan edition, Club Mexicana. It has a cheeseburger bowl, and I'm very excited about it. And they have the cutlery in these little separate things because we love to be safe and secure. Fiona has been to the Italy Pavilion and she has gone for a classic pasta, looks divine. And Miss, oh my god. Miss Joanne is in America with chips. Are we surprised? Pretty I was like £7?
£6.
£6. Amazing.
This is like hefty. In London as well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Joe has also been to Japan as a katsu curry. Oh my goodness. This is insane. So Miss Lee's pasta has arrived. We have nachos. There's just a lot of plates going on here. A lot of happiness.
Here for a good time. Hello, Miss Emily. We are here. We just want you to know we love you. Have a wonderful day. Meant to look here. Not like that. We love you. I'm really bad.
The next day we continued our kind of Disney weekend by heading to dishoom in Kensington. It kind of pays tribute to the food of Bombay, but has very similar vibes to Sonar at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we've got a full array of foods here. It's great that it's mostly served family style. This was the paneer, which is Fee's fave. And yeah, the whole vibe in there is just amazing. They have multiple locations across London, so you can kind of fit it in wherever you are headed on your adventures. Then we wandered around the Notting Hill area, which is very similar vibes to a lot of the houses you see in Mary Poppins, so I definitely recommend. And then we went to the Alice shop. It's not open right now, but as you can see, it's kind of Wonderland inspired, has a lot of vintage pieces which are very cool to see, and I know a lot of Disney fans will probably like it. Then Fee wanted a sweet treat, so we went to Hummingbird Bakery. The seasonal special was a pumpkin whippy pie. It kind of reminded us of a carrot cake cookie. A little bit different, but maybe check out the seasonal specials that they have. Then we went to Kensington Gardens, which is obviously known from Peter Pan. It's where the little children fall off their prams and they come to Neverland. So they have a dedicated statue there for Peter Pan. They have this cool thing where you can actually listen to Peter talk. So if you scan the QR code, you get this little snippet.
Do you really think that looks like me? I suppose he is pretty good looking.
Aside from that though, Kensington Gardens is just a beautiful place to have a wander in all seasons, so definitely go check that out while you're in London. Hello everyone, it's now a few days later. I am back in Essex after a lovely weekend, but I have 10 more things for you to do in London related to Disney that we couldn't do during just those 2 days because time is limited. But if you're going for an extended period of time, or just kind of you live there locally and you want to spread it out over your various weekends, here are a few more things you can do or see related to Disney. So the first one is the V&A Museum of Childhood. It's over in Bethnal Green area, and they have loads of like vintage kind of toys and old-fashioned relics from past generations, including like original Mickey Mouses and just tons of Disney merchandise. While you're over in that area, around a 20-minute walk away is Brick Lane, and they have an amazing vintage market which has loads and loads of vintage Disney clothing. I've gone before, very hard to restrain yourself from not buying everything, but they have a lot of like the embroidered style designs you see, a lot of like old classic Disney parks t-shirts there. Brick Lane generally is just a really cool place to wander. My favourite place is Vida Bakery. It is a vegan cafe and it does amazing vegan rainbow cakes and cookies and cupcakes, but you would not know. I've taken like non-vegans there and they all love it, so definitely check it out if you're over that way. Next on the list is a couple of quick ones. So the first one is Pure Travers' original house, which is in Kings Road area, and I kind of just stumbled upon it. I didn't know it was there, and if you're a fan of Mary Poppins like I am, pretty cool spot to see. Related to that, in Leicester Square there's currently a Mary Poppins statue, which again just a quick photo op, and then near that is where we were supposed to go on our Saturday night dinner, but Mod. It's currently closed right now, but it's basically the same as Blaze. I think it actually came first before Blaze in the US, but it's the same kind of concept, almost like a Subway but for pizzas, and it even has the same drinks like pink lemonade, and it's a very cool place to go and just feel like you're in Disney Springs about to start your Disney vacation. Another quick pick location, although maybe not right now, is Big Ben. Obviously obviously you see Peter Pan flying across it in the original animated movie. It currently is in a kind of like paper bag situation, so I wouldn't make the trip, but maybe people watching this video in a couple of years time, when firstly Big Ben is done and also when the world is open again, definitely go to Big Ben because it's an icon anyway. Similarly, a very cool thing to see, even if you're not a Disney fan, is St Paul's Cathedral. You can actually see it pretty much anywhere in London when you're on a rooftop. I think they have a rule where architecture can't obstruct the view of St Paul's, do not quote me, but obviously it's where the bird woman is in Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins, so it's another cool spot to see. I feel like I'm just saying cool spot to see all the time, I'm sorry. Again, if you know we weren't in the pandemic right now, see a musical. There's always a few Disney musicals showing. Lion King is always there, Mary Poppins was showing before, and we've had like a bunch of them over the years, so hopefully they'll come back after all this, but we can only pray. One thing I haven't done actually is go to Disney Street. It is south of the river, so I kind of haven't been to that area a lot, but a lot of people go just for the quick pick. I personally haven't because it's quite far out just for that, but if you're, you know, into your Instagramming, definitely go to that. Then the final thing on the list is Cutty, which is over in Greenwich Way. It was used as a set, I think, for Pirates of the Caribbean Stranger Tides, or I think the third one. Is that the third one? I don't know. One of them, it was used, has like the old Royal Navy College. It was like a set. I actually looked this up online just to check. Then also Greenwich Market, while you're there, is a really cool spot, and you can also walk up Greenwich Hill and see the observatory, which has the Greenwich Mean Time line, which is where all time is measured from. So again, this is kind of a way that you can like ease in sort of Disney references and spots while you're traveling in London, maybe with someone who's not the biggest Disney fan, because let's face it, not everyone is. So that is all the things I have on the list, the extra 10 things. I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing how you can kind of find magic wherever. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below any places that I maybe don't know about, because again, like, I have not seen everything, and most of these just came off the top of my head from being in London and spending time there. I didn't do like a ton of research apart from the Cutty Sark one. That was like the only thing that I looked up ahead of time. Also, if there's someone kind of like in your hometown in England that's related to Disney, please comment down below, because maybe we could do a little weekend trip away there. But yeah, subscribe for more videos. As I said, I'm trying to spread magic in the everyday, and if you would like to come along on that adventure, that button is right there. Hope to see you next time. Stay happy, stay positive, and let's get through this together. Bye!
Now I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me.